How about a big welcome for
Hey
Mary
kids, welcome to another
Sheridan.
episode of Ride a Lesbian with me, Marianne Sheridan, your token lesbian. Today's topic du jour is going to be a little bit about apartment living, renting an apartment as opposed to owning it, and a little dash of New York versus Florida to get your blood going for this Wednesday Hump Day edition of Ride a Lesbian. Now, what the hell? Hello! Wow, what a surprise! Well, hello, lovely people! Hello! Oh, kisses! Kisses to my lovely people! Wow! What a surprise! What a surprise we have today, huh? Who knew? I had no idea I was getting a visitor, but then again, I never know I'm gonna get a visitor. Well, I'm so happy to be here! I love the babies! Those pretty pets. Pretty. Let's get this right for my viewers and for myself, because I'm a little bit confused myself. You are Ima's sister. Why, yes, that's who I am. And who is this lovely? Hello, lovely. Hello, lovely. And your name again is, what is that again? You can call me B. But my real name is BC. BC, yes. They call me BC. I know my viewers are curious to know, just as curious as I am. What brings you here, BC? I must be frank with you. I know your name is not Frank, but I still must be frank with you. So, with that said, I think I'll be frank with you now. Yes, I came down here because my sister Ima, you'll know her as Ima Big Mistake. She was adopted. She was a big mistake. Yes, certainly is a big mistake, yeah. Whew! Okay. So you came all the way from England? I mean, that's a long way from home. Yes, I did. I come from England years ago. Years ago? Oh, years ago. Oh, I didn't remember. It's been so long. Welcome here to Ride a Lesbian. I was just in the middle of filming my episode, and oh, it's a pleasure to be here. It is a pleasure to be here. Why, yes, indeedy. I'm going to take over the property. I'm taking over the property. Yes, I am. I'm Henry the Eighth. I love that song. Yes. So you're taking over the property here, and Ima's a big mistake. Yes. That's right. And my name is BC, as in BC BOTTY. That's it. You know what? It was a pleasure to have you stop by, I think. We'll find out soon enough. See what this one's after. Who knows? But, yeah. Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. It is a pleasure to be here. That's it for now, kids. Ta-ta, cheerio, cereal, bowls of Special K and all that stuff. I have to bloody go now. Oh, I must go now. I know you do. All right, no problem. Hey, well, I guess that was the nice visit. Guess, I don't know. It was a nice visit. Ta-ta, kids. Bye-bye. I have to go now. Bye. Hey, take care. Okay. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Take it easy. Woo. Wow. Okay. As if Ima was not enough. Now I have to deal with BC BOTTY. Yeah. You know, you catch the correlation there, huh? Huh? The apple don't fall far from, you know, the rock. Yeah. Anyway, yes, where was I? So anyway, where was I? Getting back to apartment living, okay? Apartment living, you know, it's not all that bad. You know, I mean, you could own a condo and still have problems with your neighbors on the other side of the wall, or, you know, neighbors upstairs, neighbors downstairs. Here, thankfully, I only have neighbors on one side. I have neighbors on two sides. No neighbors in the front, no neighbors on the side. So on the side of my bedroom, there's no neighbors, which is always nice. But then again, you know, if nothing's going on, if there's no action in the bullpen, it really doesn't matter now, does it? So, scratch that. You didn't hear that. You did hear that, but scratch that. Anyway, yes. Okay, apartment living is not so bad. The problem I have with it is, well, I'm speaking for here, you know, here in Florida, where I'm at, in Palm Beach County, right now, this place that I'm in, yeah. It seems like they just keep adding. Okay, it's a management company. Management companies, you know, when it's a management company that owns the property, you could pretty much expect to pay through the nose, okay? Which is not a comfortable feeling to have coins dropping out your nostrils, but that's a whole other visual. Yes, but anyway, yeah, they add on this fee and that fee, and they want you to pay for water. Over here, now they have it, you have to buy liability insurance. Liability insurance. I don't own the freaking place. I'm renting. It's like a homeowner's plan, but it's not, you know, it's simply for liability. Somebody comes in here, somebody goes out the door, and they fall and break their ass on my front step. I've got it covered because I'm paying for liability insurance. That's a bunch of baloney, you know what I'm saying? And salami, and a few other, you know, choice lunch meats that I could name, but I won't. Alright, everybody pretty much knows I am a die-hard, hardcore native New Yorker, through and through. Yes, I'm down here right now in South Florida, and yes, I've had 20-some-odd years of living down here, but that was because of my family moving down right after I got out of high school and all that jazz. I didn't want to leave New York, but you know, at that time, blah, 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 yada, yada, you know the story. Here I was. All those years, though, I wanted to get back to Long Island, my native soil. And I finally got back there last year. Things, you know, went this way, that way, and the other way. I ended up coming back here in the end of the year in December. I've been back here since, but I will eventually get back there, and that's where I will plant myself into my golden years if I'm given that many years to live. You know, only the big guy upstairs, big lady upstairs, the creator upstairs, whatever you want to call that higher power that you turn to, if you turn to, you know, again, I don't want to put judgments or labels on nobody, but this is my opinion, you know. My thing is, you know, the argument has been New York and Florida, New York and Florida, Florida, New York and Florida. Not everybody loves Florida, and for good reason, okay? If you ever notice, you ever watch Cops and like America's Most Wanted, all those kind of shows, those reality police shows and stuff like that, where do all these criminals end up at some point? They're on the loose. He just robbed a bank in Ohio, headed across over to Illinois, and now, last seen, somewhere in Florida. Woman goes on rampage, stealing baked potatoes from Wendy's drive-thrus. Where was she last seen? In Florida. They all come here, okay? Florida, that's it. This is like the transient capital of the world. The thing is, I can't help it. This is how I feel. I love my seasons. No, I don't cherish the thought of sliding on ice and breaking my already flat ass. No, I don't. I don't cherish that. However, I love the choice and the freedom of having those seasons occur. Seeing nature happen. Autumn, my most favorite. It's hard not to be somebody's favorite, but it is my most favorite season of the year. The leaves changing. The colors are unbelievable. This was my first autumn in years that I went through. This past autumn, I was in tears. Literally, in tears. Also, on my hands and knees, with a tall kitchen garbage bag, I don't mind saying, wiping up leaves for my poor friends down here in Florida. Yes, my heart has been, is, and will forever remain true to New York. That's right. And that's all I got for today, kids. My shout-outs for today, I got one going to Trish in Glen Burnie, Maryland. A fairly new viewer of mine, and I thank you. And my next shout-out goes to a lovely lady going by the name of Miss in Linden, Michigan, out on the big farm and having those barnyard bashes that possibly, if I happen to be in that area, I might come by and crash one of those parties. Thank you, honey, for your support. Appreciate it. And that will do it for today. Don't forget, kids, write a lesbian. Bye-bye.